Welcome into another episode of Bear Trax. I'm your tour guide, Charlie Walter, and what a show we have for you today. The ultimate Smokies superfan gets the ultimate Smokies experience. Find out who and what that is coming up on the show. We also talk with Nick Gordon, the Minnesota Twins' #1 prospect, our Play Like a Pro segment, and of course we take a look back at Jimmy Buffett night. And don't forget, the Rally Ranger makes a trip back up to Gatlinburg. That and much more coming up right now on Bear Trax. Welcome to Smokies Stadium, where the Chicago Cubs stars of tomorrow are born. This stadium, past heroes, are baseball's present champions. In this house, when your name is called, you step up.
Schwarber with an RBI hit.
He looks up, so long. Chris Bryant, just like Javier Baez a year ago. A home run in his first Double-A at bat.
Swing, fly ball, deep left field. This one's got a chance if it's fair. Way back there, so long. Ball game over. Smokies win. What do you say?
This house is witness to historic performances.
Jokic no hits the Suns tonight.
In the outfield.
Oh my, what a grab.
And on the base pass. In this stadium, we play until the final out.
Swing, there's a line drive, base hit, and the Smokies score 8 times, and they stun the Braves. They were down 7-0 going into the bottom of the ninth.
This is America's friendliest ballpark. For the next 30 minutes, we're giving you the best seat in the house. Bear Trax starts right now as we bring you inside Tennessee Smokies Baseball. Once a year, Smokies Stadium turns into paradise, Margaritaville, or the place where the parrot heads take over. Whatever you want to call it, its official name is Jimmy Buffett Night. It's always one of the best promotions at Smokies Stadium, and it was no different in 2017. Let's take a look back at the sights and sounds of Jimmy Buffett Night at the ballpark. For the first time in Smokies Stadium history, more than 8,000 fans packed the ballpark. 8,162, the official number in attendance, and they were treated to a fantastic Jimmy Buffett tribute night. It started in pregame, where one of the best coral reef dancing groups made the trip all the way from Kokomo. Yeah, that's a joke, but the dance did have the fans on their feet. The game was a themed one, from jerseys to a tropical atmosphere, games and family fun entertainment all night long. After the game was a fireworks show. And finally, a free post-game concert that kept the parrot heads in the ballpark long after the game ended. Rally Ranger, how about Jason Vossler lately?
He's okay.
What's going on with you today? Are you hungry? Have you eaten?
No.
You're not yourself when you're hungry. It's Mrs. Kristen Salads, all you can eat Wednesday at Calhoun's at the Yard. What do you say we go check it out?
Okay.
Mrs. Grissom Salads All You Can Eat Night are a must every Wednesday at the ballpark. Enjoy all your favorites like hot dogs, hamburgers, baked beans, nachos, and Mrs. Grissom's delicious buffalo chicken dip. Tickets are just $22, and if you're already in the game and want to upgrade, they're just $14. Remember, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Woo! On the other side of this break, Mick Gillispie sits down with the Twins' #1 prospect, Nick Gordon. He's also a Chattanooga Lookouts phenom infielder right now and a Southern League All-Star. Nick and Mick, next on the show.
I'm Dylan Maples, pitcher for the Tennessee Smokies, and you're watching Bear Trax on Fox 43.
Well, it's great to be joined by Nick Gordon of the Chattanooga Lookouts. His brother Dee played for the Lookouts when they were a Dodgers affiliate. It's hard to believe I saw both of you guys, and you're the son of Tom Gordon, Flash Gordon, so
Yes,
you come from a baseball family.
Yes, sir, we do. I mean, baseball's pretty big in our family, so.
Your brother's had a lot of success. He's an all-star. He's fun to watch. Your dad pitched, though. So I can't compare what you do to what your dad did, but you and your brother look so similar. You both play middle infield spots. I've seen you play a little second base in a second. It's almost identical. How does that happen? Is that natural, or is it because you guys work together so much?
We work together a lot. I kind of think it's something natural, you know, a little bit too as well, with that being my brother. But I kind of just want to model my game after him as much as I can. You know, he's a Gold Glover, so definitely watch everything he does, and I kind of try to put it into my game as well. So,
how come you don't pitch?
I used to pitch. In high school, I pitched a lot, and then I just like playing every day. You know, pitching, you pitch once every 5 or 6 days. It's tough for me to sit there and watch the game all the time. So, I mean, I like playing every day, and I like to hit. So,
you're a lot younger than D.
Yes, sir.
So I'm guessing that you didn't get a chance to see your dad play.
I did. My dad, he retired when I was in 8th grade. So I got to see him a lot. I seen him win the World Series in '08 with the Phillies. I was there. Me and D were actually there. So I got to see him quite a bit.
As a little guy, huh?
Yeah, I was smaller then. I want to go on the field and bat boy and do all that stuff. So.
Did you get a chance to do that? Did you hang out in the locker room?
Yeah, I hung out in the locker room a lot. I didn't get to bat boy though. Yeah, you had to be 16, so I was too young. D did though. D got the bat boy.
Yeah, so you were kind of, I guess, a little bit jealous. But now you don't need to be a bat boy anymore. You're here all the time and getting to play every single day. Give me some advice that your dad gave you about playing this game, or life, or anything else that you really think about and use every day.
Definitely is have fun. You know, it's still a game. You know, we come out every day and we put so much pressure on ourselves to do well. You know, but then again, you also gotta have fun. You know, and I think that's when I have my most success, is when I'm out having fun. You know, and interacting with my teammates and coaches and fans and stuff like that. I think that's when the game is best. So. Your
dad's nickname's Flash. I mean, you've got to have a good nickname too, right?
I mean, I don't think I really earned one yet. I think I still have some time before I can earn, you know, just a real legitimate nickname. So.
Well, you're the top prospect in the Twins minor league system.
Yes, sir.
That's earning something, right? You also got a Major League Baseball spring training invite this year. That tells me that you're right on the cusp of getting to the major leagues. How ironic was it when you knew you were going to be in Double-A with the Twins, which is the Chattanooga Lookouts, and it's the same team that your brother played for?
You know, actually a couple years back, I think it was a couple years back when we first came to Chattanooga. I was like, man, that's crazy. Like, hopefully one day I get to play for the Lookouts, and my brother was there. I remember coming to the Lookouts field and seeing my brother play a while back. So, it was definitely going to be special for me.
Congratulations on being elected to the Southern League All-Star team.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a blessing for me. I was excited about that. I called my mom and my pop. So.
What'd your dad say?
He was like, congrats, you know, and things like that. You got to keep working, and, you know, he's definitely right. So it's a little piece of the pie, but we definitely want to keep working.
Last question. What's something about Nick Gordon that people would not know that you'll tell us today?
Oh man. Something about me. I don't know. I like collecting shoes. I kind of started collecting shoes when I was younger. You know, kind of followed my brother. He would always have the nice shoes and stuff like that. And, you know, I kind of would take his and things of that sort. And I don't know, something else. I definitely, if I didn't play baseball, I would love to be an actor.
Really?
Yeah, I would love to be an actor. I feel like I can do it.
Yeah. Well, and you can do that after baseball ends too. A lot
Definitely.
of guys
I may have to go. I may be in a movie one day.
Yeah.
You never know who you meet. So.
Well, it's great to talk with you, Nick. Nick Gordon, prospect, shortstop, all-star with the Minnesota Twins, one of their top prospects, and, of course, the Chattanooga Lookouts here in the Southern League. I'm Mick Gillispie. Let's throw it back to Charlie.
Coming up after the break on Bear Trax is our Play Like a Pro segment with Cale Brockmeyer. So if you're a catcher, today's your lucky day. So he'll teach you how to be a great defensive catcher. That's coming up next on Bear Trax.
I'm Mick Gillispie with Cale Brockmeyer, Smokies catcher. Taller catchers, 6'5". You guys have to do things a little bit different when it comes to blocking the plate. Give us a drill on our Play Like a Pro segment that will help taller guys that get behind the plate.
Yeah, I know, especially in the game now, you're starting to see a lot more taller catchers. And I think that's hopefully showing kind of way the game's progressing. I know for myself, I got to stay super flexible and work on that on a consistent basis just to be able to, keep the hips and the knees loose to be able to get down there. But I think a lot of the important thing, especially with blocking, is keeping your posture. And I know a lot of drills we do, we'll start standing up, doing some standing block drills just to make sure, you don't hunch over too much, because the more you hunch over, the less surface area you have to block the ball, and it'll skip off in different areas. So, it's always about, like in anything, the posture always starts there, and then I think that'll help you in turn go to be blocking well.
All right, let's take a look at, we got home plate here, at what you do to kind of illustrate the ability to block the ball as a taller guy.
Yeah, I know one of the drills we do a lot with the Cubs is they're called standing block drills. We'll usually have a machine set up to where, the ball bounce a little bit in front of the plate. But we'll start kind of up in this little, like a half standing motion here, and the ball coming in and bounce, and you just block it right there. And what this teaches you is if you start here and you're bending over too much and you go, you're losing your balance, and it's harder on your knees and you fall over. But if you keep that nice posture and come down, the ball goes right where you want it to. You're soft on your knees. I mean, I can even do it right here without any gear on, because I'm soft, be able to be soft on your knees, go down softly. And you keep that nice flat back where you get as much surface area on your body as you can to be able to block that ball. Like I said, the more hunched over you get, the less area there is to block the ball, the more likely it'll hit the top of your shoulders and skip up. So the biggest key thing is just stay up nice and tall and get down and keep that nice posture.
What about left to right and right?
Yeah, I know left to right, that's a lot too. I know a lot of times you try to get around the ball as much as you can. You don't want to curve too much, because like I said, if you're turned facing that way when the ball hits, it's just going to skip off to the side. So you still want to try to stay as square as you can towards the pitcher or the ball coming, and just move laterally side to side. And you can do that same drill that way where he'll bounce it and you'll go side to side and block it the same way. I know there's a lot of drills where you can set up too that I've done, where you'll take 3 balls, set them out each side, and you just start blocking on each one. So you'll be here, you'll block the first ball, come up, come around, block, and go each side to each side. And that's another drill a lot to do. It's good to warm up too before games. I know we do it a lot to loosen up the hips and get ready to go into game action.
He's Cale Brockmeyer. I'm Mick Gillispie. This was our Play Like a Pro segment. We'll have another one next week on Bear Trax.
Hello, I'm the Rally Ranger. I'm here with Homer, and believe it or not, we're in Gatlinburg testing people's knowledge about the Tennessee Smokies. Let's go. Excuse me, cute couple over here. I got a question. For two Smokies tickets, who won the 2016 World Series Championship?
I don't know.
The Chicago Cubs, okay? Take these 2 tickets and go and learn about baseball. We'll see y'all later. I want. For 2 Smokies tickets, Chicago or Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
This guy doesn't know anything. Candy's so good.
We're making molasses taffy in here at Old Smokies.
This is really delicious. People may not know this about me, but I'm the world record holder for the longest woo. These taffy people are like zoo animals. Do something! Do something! They don't do anything. I got a tattoo once. Can't really tell you where I got it. Oh, it's not here yet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Here, this guy knows how to do it.
Well, here's 2 free Smoky tickets. Have a blast.
Oh, this is awesome.
Well, me and Homer had a blast here in Gatlinburg. We'll see you next time. Maybe you'll get some 2 free Smokies tickets. Woo!
Mason Millsaps, or as he's known around the ballpark, Nudie, is the ultimate Smokies fan. You could find him sitting in his seats behind the bullpen more than half of the Smokies home games each season. He's such an influence on this Smokies team that we decided to bring him in as an honorary Smoky team member for the day. He goes by Nudie, and he may be the Smokies' #1 fan. But to Smokies players, his presence means much more.
Oh, that's just another one of our pitchers. Sometimes you're having a bad day, or maybe you have a couple bad outings. When you see him and his smile and just his personality and what he brings to the field every day, it just kind of brings you up.
Mason Millsaps was born with cerebral palsy, along with other chromosome disorders. While the disabilities affect his motor skills and mental capacity, what the condition hasn't been able to take from him is his passion for the game.
This is what he loves. This is what he lives for. you know, he would live here if he could.
You know, he's just a special kid. I mean, obviously he hasn't been dealt a great hand in life, but you wouldn't know it because he just goes about his business and is awesome to be around and has a ton of energy and is really one of our best fans.
Mason has a special bond with the men from the pen. Each and every game he attends, you look down the third base line, and there's Nudie, the bullpen spirit coach.
He keep it light. It could be a tie game or something, and we probably should be paying attention, but we might be messing with him. So I guess he just keep the mood light.
Just one of the guys. He's always out there cheering us on, giving us pointers, taking our gloves and showing us how to do it the right way.
Next up for Nudie, the complete pregame experience. First up, of course, some good luck hugs for the boys. Next was a batting session on the field. Nudie wanted his cuts as well. Then it was stretching for the Smokies. Time to loosen up the arm before catch on the field. Nudie just couldn't wait that long. Then it was Nudie's favorite part of the day, playing catch with his favorite players, using the glove that he received from one of his idols.
For some reason, he just found a special attraction to my glove, and I felt it was only right to give it to him, and I knew I wasn't going to use it, and it would mean a lot to him to get it.
Mason hasn't let it go since. He slept with it every night.
Lastly, it was only fitting that he met the voice that he'd been listening to on the radio his entire life.
He loves Mick's voice. It's kind of soothing to him. And he'll be just about asleep or just fall asleep, and Mick will call a really exciting play, and he'll wake up just clapping.
It was the perfect way to cap off an incredible pregame, and his already unforgettable day got even better as Mason stayed up past his bedtime and watched the Smokies win in walk-off fashion.
But he thinks of this as his team. I mean, he really thinks that he belongs with them. And so to have him be out there and take part and just practice and stretch and stuff that he does while watching them with them was just unbelievable for a mom and a dad, for my husband too, to see how happy he was. I mean, he didn't stop smiling all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first annual Tennessee Smokies Hot Dog Eating Contest, brought to you by Elm Hill Hot Dogs and presented by Toyota Knoxville. Charlie Walter off to a quick start. That's his second dog. 2 dogs for Charlie Walter. Into the wire again, 3 dogs for Charlie Walter. 5 dogs for Rally Ranger, 6 dogs for Rally Ranger, 7 dogs for Rally Ranger, 10 dogs for Rally Ranger. Look, is the 10-time Hot Dog Eating Contest champion. And he's, oh, look, it goes after the big hot dog. Join us every Monday night at Smokies Stadium for Dollar Hot Dog Night, presented by Toyota Knoxville. Way to work it. When I get to the clubhouse. A+ job, guys.